Guys, after subscribing to this channel, please make sure that you also press the bell icon so that no notification, no new video of mine, any educational video, is missed by anybody.
So now what is an absorbable suture? What is a non-absorbable suture? I've already discussed what are the different. Now this is only for your picture memory. I've got this slide. I saw it in the net, so I just took it up from there, and it's just, a couple of those sutures which you use over here. Just remember them. Do not remember the others. Remember the absorbable ones: vicryl, monocryl, PDS. And yeah, one more very important thing is coming up: their actual names. Sometimes you are not going to find vicryl written over there, monocryl written over there, PDS written over there. You will find something else. Okay, different companies have different names for the same suture, but you should know the actual name. For example, what you have, this let's say ibuprofen. It comes by different names, with of different companies, right? So you have, let's say, cefpodoxim coming with different brand names, but what is the salt? If you know the salt, you can just write down the salt and you can purchase it. Or if you know that, oh fine, very good, cefodem is cefpodoxim, right? So cefpodoxim, monocef, they are one and the same thing. Both have cefpodoxim, correct? But if you do not know that the content of cefodem is cefpodoxim, you're confusing with maybe cefixim or cefuroxim, then in that case you're going to get confused, correct? So my idea is of telling you the real name. So do not remember vicryl. Vicryl are not the brand names. What is the actual name? That I'm going to be sharing in a couple of minutes. That can be asked, okay? So here, vicryl, monocryl, PDS, the ones which you use very often, chromic acid, all these are absorbable sutures. You mostly work with absorbable sutures, and non-absorbable you give on the skin most of the time, right? So talking about silk or proline or ethylon, nylon, merceline. Where do you use merceline, by the way? Come on, guys, quickly, everyone. Merceline, where do you use it? Who's answering? I need answers for this, guys. Come on, everybody. And quick, Merceline answers you should be on your fingertips by now. Where do you use Merceline tape? Very good. Excellent. All right. I think when I took prolapse, I told you the TVT now is not used much. It's just there in one of the answers. So I'll just tell you TVT, TOT. Try not to use these terms, and do not go on prolapse if ever this question is asked. Cerclage you will manage. I'm pretty sure all of you be able to manage cerclage. Do not utter TOT, TVT. First of all, it's obsolete now. You're not used because of the fact that it's, these foreign materials are being used and they're having their own adverse reactions. And at the same time, you'll unnecessarily be driven towards the Viva of prolapse. I'm sorry, mostly the Viva of urogyne, which you do not want to go there. You do not want to venture there, believe me. Okay, there are so many things over there that can be asked you. Do not venture there. SUI and DOA, and then, the different tests, urodynamic tests and stuff. Do not venture there, correct? So, very seriously, very softly, just stick to cerclage. If they're asking what else, then in that case you might say, but just stick to cervical in cerclage. All right. Now here is what I'm not going very in depth of all these, and let me tell you, even when you're revising this slide, whenever all those students who have taken up my theory course, they'll get this PPT free whenever you're revising it. And yeah, even those people who've taken my complete practical course will also be getting the PPT there, because this is a part of practical actually. So remember, when you're revising this slide, do not venture into all this, huge things which are written over here. This is just to give you once and for all a little idea. Some people want to know a little more. They get a little more clearer in their concepts. But this entire slide material, do not go into a lot of depth. Whatever I'm speaking right now in the class is sufficient for you to understand what exactly it means. Here, I'd like to just specify a couple of things. First of all, these are all absorbable sutures. Couple of things more about it, like these are copolymers, right? Right from vicryl to monocryl to PDS. This is a polyester of polydioxanone, but these are copolymers, right? Now, remember the names. And why have marked only GLAC? Why have I not marked poly, GLAC, complete? Because this is my, short way of remembering. So GLAC means vicryl, CAP means monocryl, and DIOC or diox means PDS. Diox, PDS. Correct? Just remember the CAP, monocryl, where's the CAP? And GLAC is vicryl. Remember that GLAC, And we are very glad that we have Vicryl. All right. So CC, GLAC, Vicryl. Remember, at least this much you should remember, that this is polyglactin. 910 is mostly rapid variety, but usually, yes, Vicryl is GLAC. Remember that. So if suppose on a suture, I'll be taking up those couple of, pictures I have taken of different variety of sutures. They were there in my OT. They were there lying in my OT from various companies. So I've mixed them up, for you, so that you're able to, they just give you sometimes a packet. You describe the suture. Whatever you can see, just describe the suture. Okay. So you should be able to describe what it means and where is it used. That question they're going to pakka ask you, where is it used? All right. So, and they will not give it. See, again, guys, let me tell you that do not feel very threatened by the practicals. Believe me, they are easier than your theory exam. Theory, mein they throw in some googly questions. Practicals, they will not do that. Believe me, examiners are not there to fail you. They're mostly there to pass you. Okay, until unless you yourself have jumped into that, puddle, they are there to pass you. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, all those students of mine who've taken my complete practical course, just see the way I'm answering the question, and which is the reason why I have not gone into, resorted to explaining you anything. I have become a student there, and examiner is there asking me the questions, and I'm answering the questions, jumping the hoops by answering in such a way that the examiner is not able to catch me on anything. You can simply politely say, sir, I'm sorry, I don't know this, but I will read it immediately after. That's still okay. But jumping on different syndromes just to show that you know this thing, you are bound to be caught. Like, for example, the recent example is Marceline tape. Where is it used? Instead of saying circulage, if you directly jump on TOT, TBT, your question, the entire viva is going to go there. And if there is an examiner who knows urogyne very well, they will definitely take you there. But let me tell you that as well. Suppose your viva has actually gone on urogyne as well, and you are not performing very well there. Your answers are coming wrong for almost every question. Believe me, even then you can pass. The answer is that the examiner took you to a place which is not expected out of a postgraduate student. He also knows that. They will not fail you. Okay, that's for sure. Until unless, you are having that, bad luck on that day, that the examiner is really not giving you any exam points. That is a completely different story. That does not happen very often. Okay, so please be confident. You are going to be, shown with or met with pretty easy, direct, straightforward, basic questions. Believe me, that's going to happen. If you fumble there, then there is no coming back. So at least be very sure, revise the basic topics. That's what I'm saying. And here also in the class also, if you see my class, I'm not taking any big fancy things, basic things. This is going to be asked to you. Anyways, let's go back to the point. What I'm trying to say is, remember polyglac. GLAC is Vicryl. So even if they give you a different company like True Gut, you have Suture India, then you have, of course, Ethicon, they have many other companies also, Johnson & Johnson. They have different, things written instead of Vicryl. Sometimes only 910 is written. So in that case, you need to know just by that, but the color coding is almost the same. All right. So you can easily figure out that this is Vicryl, but what Vicryl, then I'll tell you as we move further. So here, all you have to remember that Vicryl is a multi-filament absorbable suture that you must know. All right. That I'm not going to let you, go away with. So this is Vicryl. Vicryl is different varieties: coated, non-coated, rapid, Vicryl plus, all these things are there. But this is basically a multi-filament suture, absorbable suture, and it's got a very high tensile strength. Monocryl also is very good. You have polyglycaperon, cap, monocryl. This is a monofilament. Okay, this was multi-filament, guys. This is monofilament, remember. So a very good pliability, easy handling, inert in tissues, very good for subcutaneous skin closure. Excellent. A lot of institutes use monocryl compulsorily for subcutaneous skin closures and does beautiful. Okay, PDS. Can anyone quickly tell me where PDS is used? One very important use of PDS suture. In my class, how many students are there? I knew there's going to be 50 plus students this time. So please tell me, anybody amongst my so many students who are there on my class, please tell me anybody the use of PDS sutures, because I'm going to include that in the last slide to come. But oh, Suja is very well read. Great, great, great. That's the answer actually. It's true. Internal anal sphincter, external anal sphincter by PDS. Great, 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 great. She don't just restrict yourself to internal and external anal sphincter. All right. If they say yeah, what else? What else? You can say rectus sheath. Not bad, but yeah, mostly. Yes, you are right.